diys-by-dar, let's take this thrifted table and turn it into a floral fantasy. This is part of the Flippin' Furniture Saturday Challenge with Krystal from the Crafty Creech and Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling. So this table was pretty dirty, and when I took the glass out, I saw that this was not wood, very dirty. It was fiberboard. So I need to take care of that with some Star Bond super fast thin glue. I'm going to let this drip down onto that area, and when it dries, it will become super, super hard, which that's what I want. I don't want to get it on the wood so much, but just on that fiber area. Now, I am going to use Made by Marley decoupage paper, and it comes in 3 sheets to a package. This one happens to be all the same design. They are 11 by 16 inch, and I pretty much used all 3 sheets. I'm matching it up with these 2 stencils and some Annie Sloan paint in the color Paprika. Now that my glue is dry, I will use some wood filler and just go over those areas real lightly to seal that in and even that up. And once that is dry, give it a quick little sand. Then I'm ready to paint. This is from 2004. I don't know, is it vintage? And I am going to roll this on with 2 coats and also brushed in areas where I could not reach with my roller. The paper looks really great with that color. I'm liking it. Now I need to cut that white edge off because I will have to butt these pieces up to try to make it look as seamless as possible. I have my glass for reverse decoupage. It's been cleaned, but the last clean is just with some alcohol. I have some Mod Podge in matte, and I will get the paste on this glass and make sure it is smoothed out nicely before I try to apply my paper. I just get it stuck at the top a little bit, and then I am going to work my way down, and I have a sponge. Then I am going to take a straight edge and work any extra paste so I don't get big ridges. Now the ends, this was a problem trying to get anything to really match up. One side looked really great and the other side not so much. I can't do any matching with colors on it because it's reverse decoupage. Now I'm butting that up as close as I can, then applying that paper, of course, with the edges hanging over so I can sand those off. And I'm just going to give it a quick pass with my straight edge. And once that is dry, I have some sandpaper, go at a downward angle, and you should be able to sand that, and it should just peel off for you. Here it is. And there's that kind of not really great matched edge. Oh, well, looks great in the table. Now on the back of that reverse decoupage, I am putting a thick coat of Mod Podge on it, and I'm ready to stencil the top. My white was really thin, my paint was thin, and I actually kind of just left that because I liked the way that it looked. And I'm going to go ahead, and I got all 4 corners completed. And on the legs, I'm just going to put some greens. And I mixed this up a bit so it was not the same design going up each leg. I went on the outside edge all the way around. And there we have that portion. I'm going to use this gauge, a profile gauge, to cut my decoupage paper. And I'm just pushing the one side to get it as close as I can to the corner. And this little gauge does have a lock on it right there. You can lock it in place. And there I have where I need to cut my paper for the corner. And I'm going to put that on the top of my paper, make a light line, and I'm going to cut it. And it ended up fitting nicely on each side. I will get my paste on the bottom of this table and make sure you get it all smoothed out before you put your paper down. And I'm going to start with the corners and work my way across, and then leave a straight edge where I will match up the other edge. So slowly working my way across, working out any wrinkles. And when I get that down, I will use my straight edge once again to get any excess paste out or any air bubbles out. And there is a little bit hanging over, so I will be able to sand those edges off to make that nice and straight. So that's where I need to match up, right there, to complete the table. I have the paper pressed as hard as I can, and then I'm just gonna kind of crease this with my nails, and then I'll cut it since we're going this direction, and that will work out well going this way. Matching that up again and seeing where it falls, it looks pretty good. So I think I am ready to go ahead and add my paste and get this second piece on. Make sure you get the corners well. And once again, nice and smooth paste. I am going to carefully line up my edge while I'm looking at my corners before I drop this piece of paper. And then I'm going to smooth it out, and I'll use that straight edge once again just to smooth it a bit more to get any excess paste or air bubbles out. Now I need to match this up a little bit for a better flow going from one sheet to the other. So I will let you just watch to see how I did this. I probably could have done it better, but with the design, it just kind of melted in there and you really can't notice it. So there it is. Can you see it? I can't, so it looks good. I'm going to spray it with some matte clear just on the watercolors I used. So when I put the Mod Podge over the top of this in a heavy coat, that watercolor does not lift. And I did put 2 coats of Mod Podge on the top of this bottom portion just so it would be more durable. And make sure you get your edges well. Time to seal. Triple thick poly in clear matte. I'm going to use a roller and of course a brush to get into the areas that my roller cannot get into. And remember what we started with? Here we are now. I want to thank Lel and Marty at Made by Marley. I am a brand ambassador for their decoupage paper company. I will put their link in my description so you can go check out all of their products. Come join the Flippin' Bunch every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. This is a live show all about flippin'. Thank you, Krystal from the Crafty Creech and Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling. I'll put the playlist in my description. some challenges coming up from the Flippin' Bunch. This one's June 20th. And this one is July 11th. Check out the Flippin' Bunch. Now, I am doing Create Without Limits, a Johnny Depp presents the People's Artists. Give me a vote. I will put that link in the description box as well. That would be great if you could give me a vote. And I want to thank you for watching. Give me a like and please subscribe. Catch you on the next one.